It seems like mobile video and photography are taking over when it comes to capturing everything from everyday moments to major events and conferences. So today we're going to show you a few mobile accessories for shooting the best videos and stills on your device. First up, let's look at the Istabilizer monopod. It's a universal mount for your smartphone and camcorder that allows you to take your photo and video skills to another level, literally. Being a universal mount is key. That's something not a lot of other mounts offer, so normally you'd be stuck switching mounts depending on the mobile device you're using, but not anymore. This guy extends to a width of 2.75 inches, which should fit up to a Galaxy S3. So sorry giant Android phone users, you might still be out of luck with your phablets. We'll touch more on the universal adapter later. The Istabilizer extends over 3 feet, giving you great stabilization and extra reach if your arms aren't quite long enough to reach as far as you'd like. Not only that, but gone is the need for a cameraman. No offense, Wes. Think about it. Now if you're interviewing someone at an event or conference or capturing audio in a media scrum, just hit record, hold out your arm, and Bob's your uncle. You're now recording your own interview. Talk about new age videography. The Istabilizer is really lightweight. It's actually a lot lighter than other models we've tried in the past. Now this is great because let's face it, who wants to be lugging around a heavy universal mount, not to mention how tired your arms would get while shooting? It's got a comfortable soft grip with a wrist strap in case you're worried about dropping this little guy. And the Istabilizer is incredibly easy to use. Just pull to the desired length and turn it right to lock. Another great feature is the adjustable ball adapter. This will let you hinge the adapter to the right angle that you need for shooting. Now, I do wish there was a little level here, but all in all, this is a really handy feature. Now, back to the universal adapter. One of the things I like best about this is that I can use it with my iPhone case still on. Now I don't have to worry if I drop my phone or bang it around while we're out on a shoot. Also, I've heard this is the stabilizer Anderson Cooper uses when he's out in the field, and frankly, if it's good enough for the Silver Fox, then it's good enough for me. But seriously, the Istabilizer only costs $35. At that price point, why not add it to your toolbox? Up next is the Joby GripTight GorillaPod stand, which is built for smartphones and is both a stand and a mount. Now, just like the Istabilizer, the GripTight is universal and works with your iPhone, most Android, and most Windows phones, with or without a case, stretching up to 2.8 inches wide. The mount has rubber grip pads to protect your smartphone from getting scratched or going anywhere when your phone is turned sideways. Another great thing about this GripTight mount is that it connects to any other GorillaPod models and most other tripods. Now, this is super handy if you want to use your smartphone on a full-size tripod that you already have. Now, let's talk about the GripTight stand. This is one of the coolest things I've come across in a long time. These are bendable joints, and there are over 24 of them built into these 3 legs. These joints bend and rotate 360 degrees. So let's take a look at how it works. I just clip my smartphone in and I'm ready to go. I can rotate the mount to my desired angle and either leave my GripTight upright like a traditional tripod, or I can bend the legs around really whatever I please. So now when you're out on that nature walk and want to capture that stunning vista view, just wrap the GripTight around a tree branch, rock, or whatever you need to in order to snap that shot. I actually use my GripTight even when I'm not taking a photo or video with my iPhone. I use it to mount my smartphone during my workouts so I can follow along with my workout app hands-free. The GripTight GorillaPod will run you about $30, so it's definitely an affordable option for all your smartphone accessory needs. It really is one of the best purchases I've made. And trust me when I say I am cheap and I do not make a lot of purchases, and I'm very happy with this. There are a million ways to use this GripTight GorillaPod, and I highly recommend it. Now, what if you want to take your smartphone video quality up another notch? We've all had this problem. We take a quick off-the-cuff video while we're in the moment, then we watch it back after and we realize it really isn't any type of quality we'd want the public to see. So I'm about to introduce you to a great iOS app that will let you take professional quality video with your smartphone. Let me introduce you to the Filmic Pro app. Today we'll focus on the iPhone app that's got quite an intuitive user interface that you'll find gives you more control over the camera. When you open the app, you'll have the options to adjust focus, exposure, and you can even white balance. If you find you need a little bit of extra light, you can turn on your camera light with the touch of a button. One of the greatest strengths of this app is the ability to shoot in different frame rates, like the film-friendly 24p. You can also adjust the video bitrate all the way up to 50 megabits per second, which, for the record, is near DSLR quality. Not too bad for an app. Other cool features are the ability to adjust your audio format and the built-in audio meter. And if you're worried about shaky hands, you can enable the image stabilization feature too. Filmic Pro also allows you to use a thirds grid and a framing guide, so you know if your subject is properly framed for your shoot. And you can configure a custom header to use as a slate. There really isn't much bad to say about this app. It's definitely light years ahead of any other options on the market. At $3.99 in the App Store, it's a pretty good bargain for anyone looking to increase their quality of their smartphone videos. Now, we can't do a segment on mobile shooting accessories without mentioning the Olloclip. This is a clip-on solution for photography and video on your iPhone. It's actually 3 lenses in one. Just slide the Olloclip over your iPhone's camera to get the desired effect. You'll be able to take photos using a fisheye lens or flip it around to use the wide-angle lens. Then just unscrew the wide-angle lens to reveal a macro lens for those close-up shots. There's a lot built into this little guy, but be warned, the Olloclip does not come cheap. It may be tiny, but it packs a punch, costing a whopping $70. If you're serious about photography, you may be willing to spend the money. But if you're just looking for a kitschy accessory, this probably isn't the right one for you or your bank account. Between all of these accessories and an amazing app, you're bound to fill a need when it comes to shooting video and images on your mobile device. It's truly amazing to see what can be done with this device and a few reasonable accessories. I have to say, I just love my Joby GripTight GorillaPod and Filmic Pro app, and we've used the Istabilizer to shoot some segments around the GetConnected set too. The Olloclip, however, is a bit too expensive for my blood, and I don't really think it fills a need for me. Knowing what your needs are is the first step in creating great memories on your mobile device. Now you can grab some accessories and get out there and make some art.